First time we've ever heard about something like this happening so close to us here.
Neighbors react to a recent shooting in their Palm Springs neighborhood.
Hadn't seen anything like this on this street before, and we came from the Bay Area where we couldn't see that thing a lot.
Police say 33-year-old David Spann was killed inside of his home, leaving his 2 young children and grieving relatives behind.
And he was a great dad. He was just a great dad. He was one of those great dads. There aren't a whole lot of them out there, especially that are young like he was. All he cared about were those kids.
Riverside County records show Spann recently was charged with a misdemeanor and filed a bail bond for $100,000. But 3 weeks later, authorities say Fabian Herrera broke into Spann's home at 2 in the morning, claiming to be with the bail agency. When Spann pulled out a knife, officials say Herrera called the police for backup and deputies used a stun gun after Spann refused to comply. Moments later, Herrera shot and killed Spann in front of officers.
It's mind-boggling that this would actually happen, period, and then to happen to one of our family members is even more disturbing.
But according to police, Herrera is not properly licensed as a bail agent. And due to his criminal record, he isn't even allowed to legally own a gun.
That was my biggest thing, was that this person was not even supposed to have a firearm. And he has a firearm and kills my nephew?
Wednesday morning, Herrera was charged with murder. And now an arrest warrant has been issued for a second suspect, Lisa Vargas, for unspecified help, as David's family is left trying to make sense of the situation.
Can't understand what has happened. You know what I mean? We just can't understand it.
Olivia Sandusky, NBC Palm Springs.
Felony charges have been filed against Juan Cortez, who's accused of threatening to kill his girlfriend and several family members with a knife in Desert Hot Springs. Police arrested him Sunday. Charges include assault with a deadly weapon and criminal threats. All right, taking a live look at our Agua Caliente casino cam out there across the Coachella Valley. Pretty stunning Wednesday, if I do say so. Pretty clear skies out there. Not too windy, thankfully. A little break from those winds that haven't been giving us a break lately. Our chief meteorologist, Mike Everett, has been busy working on that forecast for you. Mike, we are cruising to the weekend. What can we expect?
Well, Sarah, today was a bit of a transitional day. You may have noticed warmer, drier, and calmer than it's been over the last couple of days. In fact, barometric pressure climbing up over 30 for the first time in about 72 hours. Temperatures almost exactly perfect out there. Still a bit on the warm side. 81 degrees, light breeze, as Sarah mentioned, coming in from the northwest, about 5 to 10. Breezy, not gusty. We'll take that. And the humidity making a recovery back up to 15%, but we got down to 4% today. So if you were wondering why you were thirsty and you haven't been for the last couple of days, that's the big change. Offshore flow starting to dry that air out and warm it up. In fact, that's our theme over the next couple of days. Let me back you up and show you this. Temperatures